I am I'm amazed at what God is doing with our Father here and his dimension of the distribution of what God has placed in his heart. And I believe that any man who wants to achieve not just in ministry, in life totally, should be able to subscribe to those teachings and get to know what it takes to move life forward to the next level. I really appreciate those thoughts, and I believe that it will help the state of man's existence. I'm living here with the central part of the first message from Papa that dealt with you have to speak forth boldly to be able to settle the storms of ministry, the storms of life. And today's one was really amazing where he dealt with sections of limitations that has to do with man and ministry. That's important to me.
The 2 days, and I partook in all of them, I believed I have been impacted. I believe also everyone that came was impacted. The Lord gave to us what we needed, and I believe the Lord opened our hearts to receive it. We have received the Spirit, and I believe that there's going to be testimonies. Our ministries are already being transformed and have been impacted, and we shall see the result. There shall be replication all over of what we are seeing in this ministry. Glory be to God.
Yes, I'm always blessed every time I come to Salvation Ministry, the home of success. Like 2018, I was here, and just in a meeting, I returned to my ministry in Kogi State, and the demonstration of spirit, the spirit life that I saw in God's servant, the same grace have been replicated upon my life and upon our altar. Every one of us, we are not just miracle seekers anymore, we are workers of miracle. Being around this time again, I'm coming to take another dose. It's someone I've encountered before severally by laying of hands. But today I desire something different, which is the spirit that he carries. And by the grace of God, our ministry is going into evangelical ministry this year. God told us it's our time of manifestation. And that is why I came. I want to take that baton so that I can evangelize the states and the world at large. And I've gotten what I wanted. God bless you, sir.
Like today is my first day of attending the ministers conference, and I was blessed today, and I'm glad I came as I learned a lot. You know, when Papa was teaching and he talked about take off the limitation, you know, I noticed that there were a lot of limitations on our part as a result of us, not even the environment. And today, I now know that I can do or achieve whatsoever I want to, as far as I put my heart towards it and believing in God and also obeying God's call and not wanting to compare myself with anybody, just for me to be focused and believe in what God has put into me, and also to walk and to seek for knowledge, as knowledge is power and also the key for becoming great in ministry.
My take home is that people should focus on the things of God. People should love one another, because without love, you cannot demonstrate in the things of God. You should love, and you should believe that God called him, because God called his servant David Biomi. That's my own take.
Today was very powerful, and really what the man of God really declared today was really impactful. No limitation. That for me personally to see a big future, I must change my wrong picture of myself. I should remove the limitation of myself. God did not place limitation on me, so I shouldn't place limitation on myself. And I shouldn't allow the society, my educational background, my family background, to place limitation on me. So I should remove those limitations. So I see a big future, and the ministers' conference has really opened my eyes to see that there's no limitation. If God is saying big about me, God is saying great things about me, so who am I to say no? So I trust God, and it didn't sink into me, and I was really blessed.
Wow, it's been awesome, and the Glory Reign is awesome. It's as if it transmogrified into another level for the first year and everything. And the words that came in, our relationship with the Holy Spirit, centered a lot in my heart. And I believe that everyone like me who has attended this conference will never remain the same, because a relationship with the Holy Spirit shifts us into another realm. You know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So I'm happy, and I'm always blessed when I come to meet with my Father and the Lord.
All right. The minister conference is an eye opener. It has really opened the eyes of the ministers to the deep things of God. It's a new revolutionary thought that God has given through His man of God to the minister. Like you heard it, it's a global impact on the people, on the entire church worldwide. And that is what God has done for us in this season. This morning, yesterday, we started from yesterday, and this morning is loaded with another word. So we are blessed by the word from the man of God, from this heart. You can see the flow. You can see the way it comes from this heart. The way it comes from his depth is what a man has in his heart that he will share with you. It's what his experience that we tell you. And we are inspired by what God has used him to bless us with this morning.